Hey guys, it's Dave of My Freedom Smokes. Today I'm here to talk to you about the Augvape Merlin Mouth to Lung RTA. Mouth to Lung RTA, that name is a mouthful, but it's just a good little RTA single coil build that's got mouth to lung in the name, but actually going to be used for direct lung inhaling, as you saw in the opening vape. It has got plenty of airflow and plenty of airflow options. Don't let the fact I'm doing direct lung on there kind of scare you away from this not being a true mouth to lung device. The way the airflow is inside this RTA is really cool. They have a nice single coil design. The airflow is directly under the coil. There's extra airflow options on the post itself right up under the coil where the coil leads go in. There's little screws in there. I was thinking, how are you supposed to get leads in there, and get to looking into it a little more. It's actually airflow where these two screws come in from either side, and you can back the screws off and open the airflow on the side there and kind of give it more of an open or more of a tight airflow there. And the airflow directly under the coil, there's actually little inserts they include in here that you can screw in there, and it kind of chokes down the airflow, so you can really make a nice tight airflow in here. Get rid of the larger drip tip, and they got a tighter drip tip in there even. So it's a really versatile little tank. It's pretty much a good RTA for anybody who wants to do mouth to lung, maybe even wants a nice lower wattage single coil direct lung tank. It's a pretty good one to check out for that. It's a 3 mil capacity. It's got a top fill here. Let's see if I can get it open real quick. I can never get these things open when I'm on camera. The top does come off, and there's nice little slots on either side. I'm not really going to be able to get it open, but we do got some nice close-up photos of everything inside the deck and everything for you. Like I said, it holds 3 mils of liquid, single coil design, and it comes with a little handmade alien coil. That coil is reading a 0.27 on my RX2 2700. It's a nice little alien coil. They got the leads all stretched out in opposite directions, ready to load right into your RTA. Extras that come in the kit, you do get an Allen key that's kind of tucked on the top of that foam there, and that is for adjusting those little airflow screws on the sides there, and also for your post screws. And they give you a little plastic box, and that's where your alien coil's at. It just has a little Augvape sticker. It says homemade coil, and it says Augvape build team. So they got people in-house actually building these coils to throw them in these kits for you. Alright, and here's a little accessory bag. It's got all your O-rings, and then it has those little inserts for putting in that bottom airflow. And I'll show you a couple of these. Kind of hard to see, but these just thread right into that little center airflow. They have the holes in the center, and then they got just a little flat section there, so you can use a flathead screwdriver to actually put those down in there. And like I said, it's just going to choke the airflow down and allow you to get a tighter draw, so you can do a mouth to lung style vape. But with none of them in there, it's a nice open hole. Run your airflow wide open, and then you got a direct lung inhale. Alright, what else is down in here? Alright, so they do have an extra glass for you. I think that's it, yeah. And there's a little tighter drip tip for your mouth to lung. So it's kind of an older style looking drip tip. Kind of reminds me of like the old Nautilus tips, the way everything's tapered on there. Real tight draw on that drip tip. So let's have a couple of vapes on it real quick. Like I said, that alien coil that comes with it does read a 0.27. I'm only doing 35 watts on this, still doing direct lung with it. And even with the single coil 35 watts, I'm still getting pretty good vapor production. I got good airflow, and I got great flavor coming off of it. I've been really impressed with this little Merlin mouth to lung RTA. Even though I'm not really necessarily using a mouth to lung style for it, I see the potential for it to be a really good mouth to lung RTA. That's just not really my thing. If I'm gonna do mouth to lung, I kind of prefer like the pre-builds, like the pods and stuff like that with the salt-based nicotines. I may try building this for a mouth to lung and then trying some salts and see how that works with a much lower wattage. But 35 watts, single coil, airflow wide open, it's doing really well for me for a nice little flavor. Almost a stealthy kind of hit. It's not necessarily mouth to lung, but that's not my favorite thing to do with vaping as far as the mouth to lung. I like a good airy direct lung style hit. So these Merlin mouth to lung RTAs are available on our website. If you have any questions about them, please leave them in the comments below. As always, I'm Dave of My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.